situation is so difficult here, and Israeli society is so reeling as a consequence of this Hamas attack, that I don't believe the Israeli citizenry would accept anything less than the dismantling of Hamas by way of this incursion into the Gaza Strip, and I don't think that they would be receptive to the
Is it my imagination, folks, or does this man sound like H.G. Tudor? And I know H.G. Tudor does something to make his voice different.
Thank you for having me.
Benjamin Anthony, former IDF, Israel Defense Forces combat reservist and CEO of the Miriam Institute. Canadians with families in Gaza are anxiously watching as the humanitarian crisis worsens.
This is unbelievable. And Ukraine?
Fled to southern Gaza to
we don't hear anything about that.
Dire circumstances. A warning to our viewers: the details
no.
may be disturbing.
Jesus Christ.
There is so little resources in terms of food, water, and fuel. It's getting
they're trying to kill us.
Yeah,
no, I know that, but killing them is killing everyone. Like, we're all connected. Don't people get that?
For putting the bodies, the bodies inside the ice cream trucks, because the hospitals are completely overwhelming, and the bodies are on the floor. My family yesterday, they saw body parts of their neighbors just yesterday.
Abigail says her family is without shelter in southern Gaza, and they are waiting to see if the border crossing into Egypt will open. She also says getting in touch with her loved ones has been difficult. Lebanon's militant Hezbollah group has started destroying surveillance cameras at several Israeli army posts along the Lebanese border.
You fucking assholes.
The group releasing this video showing snipers shooting at and destroying surveillance cameras placed at 5 spots along the Lebanon-Israel border. Hezbollah appears to be trying to stop Israel.
What do they want? What is going on? Why are they doing this?
Lebanese side. It comes after days of violence between Hezbollah and Israeli forces. CTV's Heather Wright is in Haifa, not far from the Lebanese border. She says an underground hospital has been set up to treat the wounded.
An underground hospital to treat the wounded?
We are here in Haifa, Israel, where an underground parking garage has been transformed into a fully functional hospital.
Yeah.
Now, plans for this hospital began in 2006
You're
during
kidding.
the last war between Israel and Hezbollah,
Holy
where they didn't
man.
have a secure place to bring patients. This is a 2,000-bed facility. It was activated last week when threats and fears that Hezbollah might attack Israel really became magnified.
Why did they build it in 2006?
And within 30 hours, they had all of the beds, all of the equipment down here. But this parking garage has the infrastructure already. You lift down a flap, there are outlets, there's oxygen. And so it is built to be a hospital, but also to be a parking garage. Now, the hope is that they do not have to use it. But in the event that they do, in addition to the 2,000 beds, a total of 8,000 people can be here. They have enough oxygen, water, food to be down here for 3 days. And that becomes important in the unlikely event that non-conventional weapons like chemicals are used. This can be fully sealed off and people can be down here for 3 days. Now, they had a scare last week. They brought about 30 patients down here, and then they got the all clear. They went up to the hospital that is above. And as I mentioned, the hope is that they do not need to use this, but if Hezbollah does enter this conflict and begin
new legislation on short-term rentals coming into BC.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Any soldiers and civilians that are injured in the fighting as Israel
we can't even find a place to
prepares
live right
to
now.
defend
It's
itself
terrible.
against Hamas in the south and any possible attack from Hezbollah in the north. Back to you.
CTV's Heather Wright in Haifa. Now, Gaza's humanitarian crisis is flooding into its hospitals.
Okay, as I said, this is the mainstream media news about Gaza. And go to Andrew Gold. Go to Andrew Gold on the edge. Andrew Gold on the edge. He'll break everything down for you. I don't understand this 100% at all.